Before anyone clicks away, let me be clear about something. We are not talking about wishful thinking. We are not talking about vision boards or repeating affirmations in the mirror or thinking positively while the world falls apart around you. We are talking about something far older, far deeper, and far more effective. We are talking about what Marcus Aurelius called the discipline of desire. We are talking about what Epictetus understood as the only true freedom. We are talking about what Seneca practiced every single morning before the sun rose. A mental ritual so precise, so intentional, that it turned ordinary men into extraordinary ones. Here is the central paradox at the heart of Stoic manifestation. You cannot attract what you are desperately chasing, but you will naturally draw toward you everything that aligns with who you are becoming. Read that again. Let it settle. Because that sentence contains more practical wisdom than most self-help books combined. Today, we are going to unpack exactly what this means. We are going to walk through the 5 Stoic secrets to relaxing your mind so completely, so precisely that you stop forcing your desires into existence, and instead, you become the kind of person those desires cannot resist. This is the video I wish someone had shown me years ago. So if you're ready, let's begin. The foundation. What the Stoics actually believed about desire. Let's go back. 330 BC, Athens, Greece. A man named Zeno of Citium suffers a shipwreck and loses everything he owns. He washes ashore in Athens with nothing. No money, no status, no direction. Most people in that moment would crumble. Most people would spend the rest of their lives rebuilding what was lost, anxiously, desperately, with white-knuckle determination. Zeno did something different.
All right, guys,
he walked into a bookshop.
Let's begin.
He picked up a copy of Xenophon's Memorabilia.
Today, we are not going to waste so much time. Let's begin in earnest, right? So, you guys are welcome. Instagram and TikTok. Welcome, guys, on Instagram. TikTok, you guys are welcome also. Yes. I'm happy to have you guys around. Please, if you're here, if you're watching on TikTok, please double tap the screen. Regina, our regular and punctual students. Yemi Rebet, another punctual student. Alright, guys, so let's hail the people that are here. Hi, let's start with Instagram. Hi, Ibel, Miracle, Fanye, my cookies. Alright, so let's go on to TikTok. Please, if you're on TikTok, you're welcome, guys. Double tap the screen. If it's your first time joining, you're welcome to Gonwo Kolo University. Let's have more people. Essenzo, Amara, Christiana, punctual students, OG Starboy, Ify Love, Vivi Posh, Lady B, you guys are welcome. Please on TikTok, please up tap the screen. Alright. On TikTok, double tap the screen, guys. So let's begin with the prayer. Thank you for a great day. Thank you, Lord, for giving us the opportunity to see today. We ask you, Lord, for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We also ask you, Lord, to grant us the spirit of discernment. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Lord, we use our culture as a point of contact to all those who are bereaved and the children and teacher who are still under captivity. We ask you, Lord, to come to their assistance and grant all those who are bereaved, even Alex Ikubo's family, grant them the fortitude to bear the loss. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Alright, so guys, you guys are welcome. Mama Twins, you're welcome. Today's topic is going to be very, very interesting. So please, on TikTok, Double tap the screen, guys, on TikTok. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen on TikTok, guys. So today's topic is paradox of value. Before I begin, who can tell me what paradox of value means? Like, you know, the reason why I always, put out the topic. Hi, Veronica. The reason why I always put out the topic is so that on your own, you can go and make research before the class starts. That is the best way for you to learn, even if you're in school now. The best way to learn is when you're giving your syllabus or when you're giving your curriculum. Most of you who are still in school, who are still in university, the best way to learn, you learn ahead of the teacher so that before the teacher comes or before the lecturer comes to teach, you already have an idea of what the topic is about so that it's going to aid easier assimilation, right? Mary Collection, good evening. So that's it. That's why I always endeavor to put out the topic before the class starts so that on your own, you can make research. Because remember, I always tell you this thing. I say, don't take my word for it. Anything I tell you, make your own research, all right? Because I'm not infallible. I'm human. I can also make mistake. So don't take my word for it. Anything I tell you, make your own research, make your own findings, so that you're going to get personal conviction about anything. Don't forget our first topic, argumentum ad populum. What it means is the fact that everybody agrees to something, or the fact that everybody believes something doesn't make it right, or doesn't mean you believe it. No. You have to have your own personal conviction before you can believe that thing and start applying it in your life. All right. So guys, I also want to tell me what they understand by paradox of value. What should tell me what they understand by that? Paradox of value. Before we begin. So this class is just going to be 1 hour. 1 hour on the dot. We don't disembark after 1 hour. Alright. Fabian, good evening. Ngozi, good evening. You're welcome, guys. Please, who can tell me what that means? So who can tell me what it means? So from what I wrote on the board, paradox of value, we're going to break it down. You know, in this class, there's a way we teach. You don't get confused by our topic. Sometimes our topic might sound, big and all of that, but we're going to break it down so that you understand it bit by bit. All right. So just calm down. Don't get distracted by how the topic sounds. Just calm down, relax. One thing I can assure you is that there's no way you come to my class and leave the same way. It's not possible. You must learn something, all right? So let's go. So this topic is paradox of value. So now, what is paradox? Paradox is like comparing two things that are opposite, right? That's what paradox is. You can also say some things that are mutually exclusive. All right. School life tutorial says, to me, paradox of value means useless things are expensive, while usefulness things are cheap. You try. You're close. At least you made an attempt, which is quite applaudable, So kudos to you. So let's dive into it. So now we begin with the question: why do diamond cost more than water? Because normally, if you ask me, water is supposed to be more expensive than diamond because we can live without diamond. We can survive without diamond, but we cannot survive without water. So why is water cheap and diamond is expensive? That's a paradox. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be the other way around. So please, I want this class to be very interactive. So if you have an answer, tell me. Mary collection, very good. Mary collection, diamond is rare, water is everywhere. That's a smart student. That's a smart student. Mary collection, I like that. I like smart student, yes. So you see, water is essential to human life, but diamond is not essential to human life. So why diamond concourse pass water? Mary answered the question. Mary said, diamond is rare and water is everywhere. In other words, if I were in Mary's shoe, do you know how I'm going to answer the question? I'll say it's because of the porosity of diamond and because water is ubiquitous. All right? Yes. So why do diamond cost more than water? This is one of the greatest mysteries in economics because it asks a very simple question. Why is water, which is essential for life, cheaper than diamonds, which are not? You see? So these are questions that are begging for answers. Why is water, which is essential for life, cheaper than diamonds, which are not? All right, so let's now break down the paradox. Look, water now. Water is necessary for life, number one. Water is abundant, number two. Number three, water is cheap. So now let's analyze diamond. Diamond is not necessary for life. Diamond is scarce. And diamond is what? Is expensive. So how can something more important be worthless? Oh, I'm not sure you guys are getting this. How can something more important, something that we cannot live without, how can that thing now be more expensive? Sorry, how can that thing be cheap and the one that we don't need will be more expensive? Just like Mary said, the answer lies in scarcity. Anything wey dey everywhere, e dey cheap. No matter how valuable that thing is, as long as it's seen everywhere, see finish go enter. All right? See how valuable water is. Our legendary fella sang a song, water, you no get enemy. Oh. Do you know what it means for something not to get enemy? Because in this world, it's very difficult for you not to have enemy. Jesus Christ was a good man. He did all the miracles, but he still had enemies that said crucify him. So no matter how good you are, you must have enemy. So for water to not have enemy, that means water is very, 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 very sacrosanct. Yes. But notwithstanding, water is still very, very cheap, very, very commonized. Why? Because it's everywhere. So you now that's watching this video, you might tell yourself, I'm valuable now, I'm this, I'm talented, I'm this, but you've not asked yourself the most salient question. Are you everywhere? It doesn't matter how valuable you are, it doesn't matter how much to save a life, you know, it doesn't matter if you're part of the agents in the first aid box. The question is, how scarce are you? Are you everywhere? Are you everywhere? Let me tell you something. All of you now respect Cristiano Ronaldo. Most people now that are watching this live, most of you are football fans, right? You respect Cristiano Ronaldo. If you go to the shop, like you go to your school, you go to the shop, you go to the you go around your your daily business, and every day you see Cristiano Ronaldo in your shop, in your school, on the streets, playing ball with street boys, would you still respect him? Please answer my question. All of now, most of you, now if you see Ronaldo on the internet, you'll be like, oh, greatest of all time. But if you keep on seeing him every day, you go to church, you see him, you go market to see him, the price tomato for market. Would you still regard him that respect? Please answer me, tell me. Essenzio said no, you see? No. So no matter how talented you are, no matter how valuable you are, you must always bear that in mind. Moretti says, please, the topic of today is paradox of value. I'm surprised that most of you are asking for the topic because before we come live, I always post the topic on our WhatsApp channel. So how come you're here, you've not joined the WhatsApp channel? Today's topic is paradox of value. So that's the point. We all love Cristiano Ronaldo, but if we begin to see him every day, see finish go enter. I feel even slap him for it. Hey, how far Ronaldo? Help me go buy cigar cover, man. You see? You see? So the point is, no matter how talented you are, if you're not scarce, they go use you play. They go use you play. I'm not gonna lie. Take a moment to think about this. Without water, you go buy. Well, without diamond, you still survive. Yet, diamond are more expensive and water is relatively cheap. Do you know why? Because value is not determined by usefulness alone. All right? The fact that something is useful doesn't make it valuable. Water is very useful for our everyday life. Everybody now watching this video, you use water today. There are some things you don't use every day. I can tell you unequivocally that all of you watching this video had contact with water today. You either drank water, you either use water bath, you understand? You either use water cook, but you used water today, right? So that's to tell you how important water is. However, now we are learning that the fact that you are important or useful doesn't make you valuable. All right? So now take it into your life. You now watching this video, every single time you are there, you're always available for your friends, for your family members, for your colleagues at work, for your schoolmates. Any small thing, you don't run, come. Even when they invite you, they don't invite you, you don't run, go. No. You think that because you're being useful, it's going to make you valuable. Think about the water. Water is useful, but water is not what's valuable. So it's high time you started making yourself scarce amongst your colleagues, your contemporary. Not everywhere where they say, may you go. All right, give yourself worth, give yourself value. Okay, now let's have this little experiment. You know, when I teach, I love to interact, so it doesn't look like I'm imposing my ideas on people, right? I like when we have conversation. Okay, now make an answer on this question now. Does this happen to you? Anytime we in the house, maybe when you're in school or you're still in school, I just want anyone that relate to this, please don't lie. You know, I don't like lies, please. If you don't relate to it, don't worry. Someone that relates to it would identify. Please, if you relate to this, tell me. If you did your house, like your mama and papa house, or like maybe school closed or you did break, you can't go your mama and papa house. Do you think you know that if you stay there for long, maybe the first day we come, they go treat you like, hey, welcome. But you don't do it first day, first week, first month, before you know now, they'll begin to give you attitude, say, Alpha, it's not leave food to be eaten, or go and wash plates, all those kind of thing. When you stay in your house too much, they will not start disrespect. They can't see you finish. But if you leave house for a long time and you come back, you just come and visit and go. You see that they start respecting you. Am I right? Please, can you relate? Lovely, say yes, I can relate. Thank you. If you go out, they go say, me go wash plates because they don't respect you. They don't see you finish. But when you become scarce, this is not telling you. It's not among your friends though. Even among your family, you see, everybody's saying it's true. It's not among your friend, though. Even among your family, your brother and sister, everyone close to you. Once they begin to see you every day, when I go they fight, you guys will have misunderstanding, you know, one issue or the other. Why? Because they are seeing you every day. See finish go enter. But when you begin to be scarce, you know, when you make yourself scarce, they see you once in a while. That respect to be there. That respect to be there. So now you watching this video, you think you're being a good friend by always being available. No. You're doing yourself a great disservice. I'm not going to lie to you. Anything what they tell you, I don't see them. Bella of TikTok say, I thought it's only my family. Bella, they play. It's everywhere. Oh. Happiness Odo say, my sister go change them for you within 3 days. Happiness, your sisters, you even get better sisters. My own are within 1 day. God share say after 2 days, na me be pepper, na me be salt. Flavia, hi, good evening. You see? You see? Somebody say, you are talking to some of us that have kids in the boarding school. Talking about boarding school, see the way the person spell herself, boarding. It be like say the children are boarding to you. That's why I just go and dump them boarding school. See, personally, I don't subscribe to, you know, keeping children in boarding school, because I believe that you should be with your children every single day. Yes, because most things you think your children don't know, they know it. They do the things. If you see what they do behind you, oh my goodness, you'll be so shocked. That innocent daughter and son of yours, wait to say never sabi anything. If you know what that they do behind you, hey, you will feel so discombobulated. I'm telling you this. So most of you now, because of how busy your schedule is, because of how much, you know, how long you have to work, you know, you've taken your career so seriously and you neglect your children. All the money you're trying to make for your children, right? Those children you neglect, if you don't take very good care of them, during your old age, they will not take care of you. That's the truth. They will embezzle the money because you did not give them the adequate training. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. You can give them all the money in the world, but if you don't give them that training, they're just going to, you know, waste the money. That's the gospel truth. So the other day we saw on the news that a son stabbed his father. His father is a billionaire, but the son stabbed him. So this for parents to know that money is not everything. All of you now, you're all about packing shift, work, neglecting your children. You allow your houseboy and house girl raise your children. You allow the strangers in school, teachers, raise your children. But you, the parents who brought children into the world, you're absent in the children's life. It is very, very wrong. JB Bosco say, please, I need data. If you say that again, I'll just block you from here. We don't do that here. I beg. If you find where to beg, come on here. This place is for serious-minded people. So all of you now packing shifts, focusing on work, neglecting your children. Please, you have to stop that. Make out time for your children. All the money you are trying to make in the world, if you don't take care of your children, you end up spending the money in rehabilitation home. From one police case to another, hiring one lawyer, one son to another, because your children will be bringing you problems. That's what I know what I'm telling you. So from small, you know, put those things in their head, instill discipline in them, inculcate discipline and morals in them. Because if you don't do those things, somebody else will do it for you. Because if you don't do those things, their head will be open. And when their head is open and blank, any information that comes across, they'll just consume because there's nothing there. Because you, the parent, you've not put anything there because you're thinking, oh, my pikin still dey young, you never sabi anything. No, that time when you say they young, another person, they put all those things for your head. I know how this engineering thing works, right? Once they put in the head, they begin to process it, and their attitude begin to reflect what they've imputed in their head. So parents, please take note of this. I just have to digress to address that. You know, this school, for those of you joining, this is Ugonwa Okolo University. You're welcome. In this school, unlike the conventional university that most of us finish from, they teach you everything about something. For example, now you get admission to study law. They teach you all about law. They don't teach you medicine and all of that. You get admission to study medicine. They teach you all about medicine. They don't teach you engineering. So that's how it is in universities. But here, we understand that for you to survive in this world, you don't need to just know everything about something. You need to know something about everything. So that anywhere you find yourself, because this world can take you anywhere. Anywhere you find yourself, you can be able to interact with people. As I am now, I can hold conversation with anybody in any field. If you talk about football, I'll have a conversation. If you talk about aviation, I can say something. If you talk about boxing, fight, I can say something. If you talk about football, if you talk about, you know, marine, you know, computer science, you know, politics, cartoon. That is how you should be as a human being. So that you don't know where you can find yourself tomorrow. So that when people have conversation, you can contribute meaningfully. Don't be say person when they talk, you say, Mado, hey, Mado, okay. That is wrong. That is wrong. When you begin to be like that, people will not see you as someone that is serious. They'll see you as they'll see you as someone that is intellectually shallow. They'll see you as someone that is intellectually deficient. Alright? So these are things will help you build here. So you guys are welcome. You're welcome, right? I'm happy to see you guys today. Thank you guys for, you know, leaving everything you're doing. It's not easy for all of you to just leave the important things you're doing. You know, yesterday we had about 12,000 people that watched the live, so that's quite impressive, right? So you mean 12,000 people left the important things they were doing and listening to the nonsense while they talk. This boy will not get sense. It's not easy now. It's not easy. It's not easy. So now let's give examples, right? Our illustration. Number one, water is abundant and diamond is scarce. Evangelist Anita says, God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much. Because of the ubiquitous nature of water, the prices remain relatively low compared to the diamond, right? Because of the paucity of diamonds, the prices always increase. Prices are high. But water is very useful. Because it's everywhere. Prices are what? Low. Because the prices are low. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Angel. Air is on nothing. You see this air they breathe now? Air. What's it they call them? I wanted to say carbon monoxide, but no. What we breathe is not carbon monoxide. I think it's carbon 4 oxide or carbon 2 oxide. I don't forget these things though. It's not carbon monoxide, no? Carbon 2 oxide. What's the air we breathe in? Please, who can remind me? All our science students. Is it carbon 4? I think carbon 4 oxide. I think it's carbon 4 oxide, I'm sure. Somebody say oxygen. Oh, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon 4. Oh, thank you. You see? My students are so intelligent. Oh my God, I'm so impressed, guys. You see? Oh, so we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out what? Is it carbon 4 oxide? Who can tell me what do we breathe out? Lady Vera says from Sierra Leone. Hi, Lady Vera. Carbon oxide. Working in village, say carbon oxide. No. This is what you can say. We breathe out CO2. I know it's CO2. Carbon dioxide. Thank you. Carbon dioxide. Yes. Carbon dioxide. I'm impressed. Help us through this class. So that's interesting. Carbon dioxide. Yes, we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Okay. That's interesting, guys. So you see how important the air is. We need it to breathe. But you know what? Nobody pays for it. Why? Because it's everywhere. Imagine how important the air is. Without air, you cannot breathe. And without breathing, you're as good as dead. Because the major thing where they take whether person they are alive now to check whether they breathe. So air that is very, very valuable, very, very important. We don't pay for it. It's free. Why? Because it's everywhere. But imagine if air became scarce today. People will pay fortune for it. People will sell their properties to pay for air. Imagine say, as they get fuel scarcity now, they can't get air scarcity. Oh my goodness. People will sell everything to pay for it. And anybody will get updated, the person will cash out. Imagine how much that person will cash out. I hope you guys are getting the point. So what I'm landing at is the fact that something is useful doesn't make it valuable. Water is very useful. As a matter of fact, air is very, very essential and useful. But are they valuable? No. They're not valuable. You cannot go and sell it. Nobody's going to answer you. So today, if you want to be valuable, if you want to be worth something, be scarce. Don't be everywhere. Don't be everywhere when they invite you, go. There are some times you say no. It's not everything you say yes. No. Don't do things to please people. If somebody asks you for something, first of all, check within yourself if this thing you want to do will favor you first before you think of somebody else. Because if they're in your position, they will think of themselves first. They get all these things very, very clearly. If somebody invites you for something, ask yourself whether you will want to go the thing, whether it will favor you. If it don't go favor you, don't go because of that person. Put yourself first as a human being. Make yourself scarce. Because let me tell you something, when you make yourself ubiquitous, when you're everywhere, people will be happy. They'll be happy and they'll be laughing with you. Do you know why they're happy? They're not happy because they like you. They're happy because you don't have sense. So they like using you when you don't get sense. And they'll be praying, make you no get sense. They pray every day, say make you no get sense. Because the day when you go get sense, they'll stop using you. So the fact that people love being around you, always invite you for, it means that they love using you. Just like water. Everybody like using water because water is cheap. You can waste water. You go to car wash, they waste water. That's so they do you. You're everywhere. Anytime they call you, hey, how far are you there around? You go pull up. You can never say no to anything. You think your friends like you. They don't like you. They like the fact that you're always available. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to you, tell me I'm talking to me. Tell me I'm listening. Tell me I'm listening. Say I'm listening. Lady B, say you're saying the truth from my own experience. You see? I'm happy that anything I say, people agree with me. No bless, no bless, I just a carry talk. Right? So that's the thing. Thank you so much. Everybody's listening. I like that. Yes. So the fact that they like that you're there doesn't mean they like you. It doesn't mean they are good friends. It means that they love the fact that they are using you. And when they stop using you, they will be getting angry. And if they get angry, does it concern you? No, it's not your business. You move ahead with your life. Now let's talk more about human paradox, because now we've talking about paradox. We've been juxtaposing water and diamonds, air and diamonds. Now let's talk about human paradox, right? If you're joining for the first time, let me hear you say hi. Oh, I've spoken for 30 minutes already, so we have just 30 minutes to go. Regina, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Tara. Always learn how to say no sometimes. It's not every time they ask you, say yes, 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 yes. No. And listen to me, when you say no, you have to be unapologetic about it. You don't have to say no and start explaining. Let me give you an example. Someone is asking you, hi bro, I'm having an event tomorrow. I would like you to come around. Will you be available? You don't tell them no. If you now, some people now say no, because I'll be doing this and that. No, because no, you don't owe anybody an explanation. All right? You can just say no. It's not a must to say yes to everything. You can say no. That is when you start getting respect. So the fact that you're always available, the fact that anytime they need you, you're there, it doesn't mean your friend will love you. No. They are happy about that because they will love to exploit you. They love to take advantage of you. That is why they are happy. And they are praying, say you know, go get sense again. Because the day you go get sense, they will stop taking advantage of you. Tara said, this is me. I always explain when I say no. No, you should not do that. Goshia says, sometimes I tell my friend I'm not around, whereas I'm around. Very good. Let's address what Goshia says. Some people say, I'm a Christian, I will not lie. Don't forget in the Bible, there's something that the Bible says, wisdom is profitable to direct. When you're wise, you ask God for direction, for spirit of discernment. That's why I say in this school, we don't pray for money, we don't pray for cars, because God doesn't give all of that. We pray for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, spirit of discernment. Many people work hard, but only few become valuable. Why? Because hard work TikTok, let's see now. I'm sure TikTok, please, if you can hear me, let me know. TikTok, you're back now. Please let me know. TikTok, if you can hear me, please. TikTok, if you can hear me, let me know so that I will proceed. Okay, very good, very good. TikTok can hear me. Perfect. All right, so TikTok, let's proceed. So I was saying, human paradox. Many people work hard, but only a few become valuable. Why? Because hard work is not enough. Remember I told you, if it's by hard work, barrel pushers will become billionaires. They'll be riding Rolls Royce. So it's not by hard work. In Igbo, there's an adage that says, Abakamumbo Beregoni Agaraya Sinachi. Mary Collection says, today's my first time and I enjoyed the teaching. Oh, thank you so much. That's why I said, you must always enjoy my teaching. You must learn something new. As long as I said, I may teach you. You must learn something new because I've experienced so many things. So I teach from my experience, right? Goshia says, sir, I can't hear you. What's going on again? TikTok, please, can you hear me on TikTok? Okay, Goshia said, okay now. Okay, very good. TikTok said they can hear me. All right. So a cleaner may be more hardworking than a surgeon, yet a surgeon earns more than a cleaner. You go see cleaner go work from morning till night. They go pay cleaner highest 50k or 60k. But a surgeon will earn that 60k per hour. Something way cleaner they earn for a month, though. Surgeon go earn them per hour. And I'll give you the reasons why. Most of you now, you are in that profession, but you're not earning much. You're thinking, almost, so that this thing I go do to build this house. To build big house, hungry you. To buy big car, hungry you. But now you're seeing your profession. You're saying, oh my God, this is what they do. I'm not sure anything go fit buy a car with this thing. No? I'll tell you why. Just please pay attention to this part of the video. I'll tell you why a lot of people work hard, but only a few succeed. Only a few become valuable. I'll tell you why. Listen to this part attentively. So now, why do surgeons, doctors earn more than cleaners, even though cleaners work more than surgeon? Remember our topic. Remember what I said before, water and diamond. Water is everywhere, even though it is useful, but it's what? Very cheap. Diamond is not everywhere. Diamond is not ubiquitous like the water. It's not even necessary for life. You can survive without diamond, but guess what? It's expensive. What is the reason? Is it value? Sorry, is it usefulness? No. Because water is more useful than diamond. What is the answer? Value. Value is determined by two things: scarcity and demand. I'll say that again. You see, value is determined by two things: scarcity and demand. Davido has been singing for more than one decade now, over 10 years. He has been in the industry. Why? Because of these two things: scarcity and demand. If Davido was everywhere, that means he's going to be scarce. And if he's not scarce, he's not going to be. His demand the demand will not be there. So people only demand for things that are scarce. All right. Once something is everywhere, the demand reduces. That's economics now. Most of you did economics. You know Adam Smith, the father of economics. They taught us all of these things. Something that is, when the demand of something is high, it becomes scarce. When the demand is low, it will full everywhere. That's all life there. So apply. The problem is that most people are not observant, because even all the things we learned in school, if you apply it to your life, you get it. You get it right. So now ask yourself, the reason why people they see me finish, the reason why people don't take me serious, is probably because I'm everywhere. Can you limit how you go everywhere? Anywhere they ask, anywhere they call you, go. Anything you're doing, can you just limit it? Can you just try to be scarce? Because if you're not scarce, you're not going to be valuable. No matter how useful you are. You can be that best friend. They can call you by 1 a.m. Hey, please, I'm this one, I'm that one. No, only you na relationship counselor. Only you na driver. If they want to go somewhere, like all these boys that are simps, girls will be taking advantage of you. You see a fine girl. Because you see a fine girl, your brain will take the back seat. Anytime she wants to go somewhere, she'll call you, please come and drop me, you Momo boy, because you like the girl, because you're a simp. Remember, the love is not, she doesn't like you. You're the only one that like her. And because you want to impress her, you now go out of your way to impress her. You see? So you think that because you're always available, she's going to like you. No, it doesn't work that way. Lady B say, I'm learning to be scarce now. Very, very important. Very, very, very essential. All right. So I was saying something. I said, there's a reason why the cleaner works harder than the doctor, but the doctor ends in 1 hour what the cleaner ends in 1 month. All right. So I'll give you the reasons. Number one, the skill is rare. The skill of becoming a doctor or the medical skill is rare. It's not ubiquitous, unlike that of the cleaner. I can just walk outside my house now and shout, "Hey, I beg, I need 10 cleaner." Oh, before I turn back, like more than 20 don't they pursue me. But if I shout from my house, "Hey, I beg, I need 10 medical doctors." Oh, I hope you're getting the reason now. I hope you're getting the reason now. Success say, I'm always scarce and my friends are complaining. Well, it depends. It depends. No wonder my friends don't see me finish. You know, I always teach you, I say too much of everything is bad. So everything has to be done in moderation. All right? So the fact I say it should be scarce doesn't mean that, because all these laws, there's a reversal to this law. The fact Ugochukwu says it should be scarce doesn't mean that you are not known in your field. Nobody sabi you. You never do anything. You are an upcoming artist. You don't sing like 5 songs. No one don't blow. Now, because you listen to my teaching, Ugo say we should be scarce. You not gonna do like Wizkid. You can unfollow everybody on Instagram. You can delete all your picture. You go delete all your picture. You go hide yourself for house because the same way they scarce. You go cry, oh. Please. Wizkid can afford to be scarce because he has paid his dues. All right? Wizkid can afford to be scarce because he has paid his dues. You now, you have not paid your dues and you want to be scarce. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's why when I teach, you don't just take my teaching like that. You have to, understand the context. You have to understand the context before you apply my teaching. You don't just say, okay, because the Gospel should do this. No. That's what I always advise you. Have a mind of your own. Have a strong conviction before you do something. Don't just do something because someone says you should do it. No. Thank you very much. Blessed side says, present yourself the way you want to be treated. As simple as that. In this world, how you want to be treated is just present yourself the way you want to be treated. Even one of the laws in the 48 laws of power says, act like a king to be treated like a king. You cannot act like an impecunious mendicant and expect a king treatment. No, it's not possible. It's not going to work. All right? So now, I've given you one reason why cleaners work harder than doctors, but doctors earn harder than cleaner. Number one, the skill is rare. The skill is not ubiquitous. Not everyone studied medicine, but everybody can be what? A cleaner. That's number one. Number two, the training. Somebody says, Victor will say, my boss always asks me to come and work when others are sick. Listen to me. If I was in your position, I'll tell your boss, I'll tell him that, okay, you guys already had an agreement before you were employed, right? You have a time allotted to you. You're supposed to resume work. For example, now your work is 9 to 5. You're supposed to resume work by 9 and close by 5. 5 times a week from Monday to Friday, right? So now, if your boss is asking you to work overtime or come during the weekend to work, then he should be able to pay you. There's something they call all those, it's an allowance, right? Overtime allowance, something like that. It's as simple as that. So don't let your boss now manipulate you or guilt strip you by making you telling you that, come and do this. No. That's why Nigeria is how we are, because we don't understand all these things. Boss, I'm sorry, sir. We had an agreement. My duty time is from 9 to 5. And if it's 1 past 5 p.m., anything I'm doing, we'll have to discuss separately. The fact that you're my boss, let me say You can't tell me, say, oh, yeah, hey, carry my bag to my car. Me, I know you do all those things, though, because you employed me to work for you. You gave me your job description. And part of the job description also include washing your car, you know, running errands for you. No. You know, employers these days have turned this employee thing to nonsense. Like, they've turned it to slavery. They pay person salary. You could expect person to tell you thank you. No. If I pay my staff salary, I don't expect them to tell me thank you because they work for it. It's their entitlement. I'm not doing them a favor. I'm paying them for their service. Okay, Victor will say they pay extra, but I need to rest. It's up to you. Very good. That means your boss is a good person. So since he pays extra for the extra work, then it now behoves you to either decide to say, okay, oh, boss, you have paid me extra, oh, let me come and work, oh, or you say, oh, boss, I'm sorry, even if you pay me 1 million, I'm sorry, I'm tired. So it's up to you to decide that, all right? Nobody's gonna make that decision for you. Somebody say Kaduna house girl and says girl, oh. That because you know the yarn. Once you begin to talk, yeah, most people are praying that you should not know your rights. Once you know your rights, they will now say, they go to verse because they don't say they don't know your rights. It's when you don't talk, when you condone all those things, that's when it's going to keep on happening. Somebody say 15 minutes to go. Yes, so bless I say Ugo talking too much is another factor that leads to selfishness. Yes. One of the faults is Lord Power says, always say less than necessary. Mind what you say. Not every time we go there. Most of these girls, you're so loquacious. And that's one of the reasons why most boys don't even do anything with you. You see, girls, when a girl is very free with a guy, she begins to talk too much. Especially she can't take small alcohol. So girls, please try and control it, right? No matter how comfortable you are with a guy. I know you love the guy, I know you want to say everything, but can you just tone it down a bit? You don't have to be so garrulous. Yes. Everything in this world is a game. Life is a game. Dating is a game. You have to know how to play the game. When you're going to deceive yourself is when you think that it's not a game. Because now, if you think it's not a game, the other person is playing a game, but you are not playing. And you cannot win a game you did not play. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to. Listen to me. The fact you think it's not a game doesn't stop it from being a game. Because the fact that you're not playing doesn't mean your partner is not playing. Somebody say network again. Please, can you listen? Are you hearing me on TikTok? Is it clear? Is it clear on TikTok? Oh, very good. All right. So now, as I was saying, the fact you're not playing the game doesn't mean your partner is not playing the game. Life is a game. It doesn't mean your colleague in the office is not playing the game. It doesn't mean your classmate is not playing the game. It doesn't mean your church member is not playing. So every other person is playing the game, but you choose not to play. It's fine. But bear in mind that you cannot win a game you did not partake in. If you decide to be a spectator, you have no right to say anything. Allow the people that are in the field playing to do the thing. Because medals cannot be given to spectators. Medals are only given to players that are on the field. So now, it's either you tell yourself that, okay, I'm ready to play this game, or you enjoy continuing being a spectator. Well, it's up to you. But bear in mind that life is a game. And just like every other game, you cannot win a game you did not participate in. King Chooks also says, nice shirt. Oh, thank you so much. My shirt is from GS Vintage. Very lovely. Guys, check them out in Lagos, Lekki. GS Vintage. They do premium wear. Good evening, sir. Hope Emmanuel. So good evening, sir. Please, I want to ask a question. What's the difference between respect and fear? Respect and fear it depends on the avenue you're looking at it from. I always advise people. I advise young boys in your relationship. Most people expect their girlfriend to love them. Listen to me. If you cannot get love and respect from your girlfriend, I advise you to get only respect. Because a girl that respects you will treat you like a king. She will not contemplate cheating on you or doing anything that makes you sad because she'll respect you. But love is emotion. With love, she can, do some things. Oh, I was carried away. All right, that is why respect is very, very valuable. So fear is not something I encourage because a relationship is supposed to be like a partnership. You're supposed to be in a relationship with your friend. And if you're afraid of your friend, you're not going to be comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, relationship is not going to be seamless, right? It's going to be toxic. So you might not, I'm not asking you to fear your spouse, no. But as a girl, respect your partner, respect your boyfriend, and trust me, all of you most of you girls say, my boyfriend is so stingy. No, he's not stingy. It's because you're not doing the right thing. A man is naturally a provider, and when a man provides, he's happy because he's doing his primary duty. So if you're a girl and you do what your man, go and watch my video. I made a video about it. 5 things that a girl do to lock a man. You know, I make videos about this. Go and watch. Today I posted a video. I said 5 things that women do. They think that men appreciate, but men don't send all those things. Remember what I taught you about analogy of war? You are giving the same. You and somebody. You and your opponents are going to fight war. You are giving the same number of bullets. You decide to waste your own on mosquito ants, but your opponent left his bullets. He's saving it for the bigger impediments, bigger animals like the crocodiles, the leopard, the lion. You understand? So when your own bullet finish, don't go and start blaming him. Because you chose to invest your own bullets in something that is frivolous, something that is inconsequential. Yeah, so you don't have anyone to blame. So women, if you watch my video, you will learn a lot, because when I posted that video today, that was things you do that you think that men see, men appreciate, but men don't appreciate it. So instead of wasting your time doing those things that you think that men see and appreciate, why don't you channel that energy into doing those things that men actually see and appreciate? Because you might lie to yourself all you want. You might be delusional to yourself. You might continue to live in fool's paradise. You know? But you tell yourself, all the hair I'm not making it for any man. No, I'm making it for myself. But if you leave your house and come back, any man no check you. You're going to wonder, am I not fine? What happened? Why did nobody talk to me today? All right? Somebody says, Melanie said I'm late today. It's fine. Even if you're late, you can always catch up. The videos are on YouTube, right? So you can just search my name on YouTube. Go Nwokolo TV on YouTube. So all my teachings are there. All my teachings are there. I've told you, you don't have to watch my videos looking at my face. You can just play the videos when you're at the gym. Use your headphone to hear it. When you're doing the dishes in the kitchen, when you're cleaning the house, when you're doing the laundry, just play the audio. Just be listening to it. All right, it will minister to you. So now let's finish. Let's conclude, because we have just 8 minutes to go. I said 3 things that makes a cleaner that is more hardworking than a doctor to earn lesser than a doctor. All right. Number 1, this key is rare. Not everybody is a doctor, but virtually everybody is a cleaner. Number 2, training is longer. Most people are always in a hurry, and they forget that Rome wasn't built in a day. The training to become a doctor is longer, but cleaner is you don't even train, you just become. So now, because people are afraid of that training, they're afraid of commitment. They don't want to commit many months, many years into learning something. They always want sharp. No. Remember what I talked about 10 years consistency. All those sharp things, you have been doing it for how many years? It has not favored you. Why do you have to continue? I define madness as doing something over and over again and expecting different results. That means you're mad. There's no 2 ways about it. It's only madness that will make you do something over and over again and expect a different result from what you've been getting. Why? Why will a different result come, but you're still doing the same thing? The difference will come when you start doing something different. So experiment. You're not going to live in this world for so long. How many years do you have left? There's no guarantee that you're going to live up to 100 years. So why wasting time? Start doing that thing now. Start making changes to your life now. All the motivational talk you have been hearing all your years, you've not done anything with it. Mine is not going to be different. The only time your life will change is when you start implementing the things you hear. So it's not enough to hear anything. You can hear all the motivational speech in the world, but your life is not going to change until you start working on it. Not tomorrow, but now. All right? So the second one is training is longer. People are afraid of training. Remember what I taught you about watering plants analogy. If you have a plant, you want to water a plant. If you can pour GP tank or big buckets of water on the plant, you can just buy the plant. But if you love that plant, what are you going to do? You're going to water and small. The plant will come grow. Now, so did they do them. Please, if you're following, say I'm following, please. I need to be sure you're following. Oh, I'm happy. My family, you guys are following. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys. I'm very sure that in no time, very soon, we're going to be having thousands of views very soon, very, very soon. I'm very, very optimistic. Don't worry, don't worry. But I am more appreciative of you guys for taking out your time to join this live. It's not easy taking out time from a busy schedule to join me. And I believe you're learning something. I believe you're learning something, right? So now, instead of you now to rush and do those menial jobs, most of you now, you don't go japa. When you japa to the UK, when I was in the UK, everybody they do care job to the clean old people body. But me, I don't fit do those kind of work. They had me to do them. So most people are always looking for the easy way out. Listen, in this life, if you want anything easy, you're going to be like other people. The successful people are people that are strong despite the impediments, despite the hurdles of life. They still persevere, they still stand true, they still fight. That is the only way you can become successful. So stop looking for the easy way out. I advise you, from today, instead of looking for the easy way out, if you have been looking for the easy way out, stop from today, please. Go and learn that course. Go to that school. Spend years. Study that thing. Go for the boy. That's why I love the Igbo apprenticeship system. Even if you don't go to school, boy, at least you'll be useful to yourself, because not everybody will go to school. Even all of us will go to school. So how many jobs there for us? So now start investing your time in something productive. Read books. Go and study. Go to school. Take that course. It won't be easy at first. Trust me. If I tell you here that it's going to be easy, I'm going to set up. Anybody will tell say easy in a setup. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody will be successful. The fact that everybody is successful means success is sweet. So try everything possible to be successful. I know what I'm telling you. Like I always tell you, I've been on both sides. So I teach from experience, right? I be like onions. Most of you now, they think you know some things about me, but onions, as they cut onions, that's why they see more layers. And as they see the layers, where they cry, ooh, ooh. Essenzo saying, this topic is so interesting. Thanks a lot. Oh, thank you, Essenzo. All right, so let's so I've told you number 2, training is longer. Yes. The reason why doctors earn more than cleaners is because cleaners don't require training, or they require little to no training, but doctors require years of training. So if you want to start earning more, invest in your time. Don't they do rush? Invest. Go to that school, read that course, read that book. Take your time. Cook yourself. There's a reason why it takes almost 10 years to become a medical doctor. After how many years in school, you go for housemanship, blah blah blah. It's not easy. It's not easy. Somebody say, I honestly learned from your teaching. Thank you so much. So the third one is the replacement pool is smaller. That's why professionals get pride, because they know they are not indispensable. All right. So now the third reason is the replacement pool is very, 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 very small. You can always replace a cleaner. If a cleaner come clean your house now, come break something now, you shout for them. Sharp. You just put a vacancy. Cleaner needed. Even before I write cleaner needed finish, they don't knock for your door. Madam, I beg, when I go resume work, I beg. But a doctor or professionals in their field, they are not easily dispensable, right? So you be careful with them. That is how it is. So that is why doctors earn more than cleaners. The reason, number 1, the skill is rare. Number 2, the training is longer. Number 3, the replacement pool is smaller. They cannot be easily replaced. All right. So take notes. If everybody can do what you do, your value decreases. So if you can do something, and at some point you understand that, okay, this thing where they do, a lot of people are doing it, then you build yourself more, you learn more, you reinvent yourself, you rebrand yourself. That's why I admire Kata Efe. Try different things. This world is a park of experiments. You just be experimenting things. There's no limit to what you can achieve in this world. There's no limit. You can become anything you put your mind to becoming. I can tell you this. All right. So don't limit yourself. If anybody can do what you do, your value decreases. So if at some point you can do something and everybody can do it, then you learn more. Kata Ife was once a skits maker, but skits gone cast. Everybody gonna do skits. He now pivoted. He did music. He did streaming. That's how life should be. Don't remain stagnant. Involve with the world. Most of you know Naira Land. Naira Land would have been one of the biggest. That time was small. That time I did sleep for Naira Land. But Naira Land would have been competing with most of this social media app now. But he refused to evolve. Well, for reasons best known to Sheun, who is the founder. All right. Somebody said I came late today. Oh, Mbaugechi, my regular student. So sorry. Don't worry. You can always catch up on YouTube. All right. So guys, I'm happy to inform you guys that I'm writing my book. It's going to be out very soon. I poured my heart into this book, right? This book is something that once you lay your hand on it, oh my goodness, you will not regret touching it. You know, everything I do is premium. So expect premium, right? Expect premium. And if you're here, if not join my WhatsApp channel, what are you waiting for? Click the link on my bio on all social media platforms to join my WhatsApp channel, guys. So the formula to achieving this thing now is increase your skill, increase your knowledge, increase your discipline, increase your value. These are the things that you have to do. The market does not pay you for how hard you work. It pays you for how valuable and difficult you are to replace. So listen to me, I'll say that again. The market does not pay you for how valuable you are. No. It pays you for how difficult it is. Because if they don't say, if you come out, their own don't finish. That's when they pay you big money. Why do you think they pay footballers so much money? Let me say, the amount we go here, like, what kind of English should I even use to quantify the amount of money they pay footballers? So now, the perfect example is what I said. The market does not pay you for how hard you work. It pays you for how valuable and difficult you are to replace. Go and check how much Cristiano Ronaldo earns at his age. He's not paid that money because of how valuable he is. No. He's paid because of how difficult it is to replace him. If Ronaldo comes out, who will fit into that Ronaldo shoe? That is why they are paid big. So try to get all these things. So finally, the more valuable and scarce you become, the more the world will be willing to reward you. So ask yourself this question. Have I been valuable? Have I been scarce? Regina say your teaching is so interesting. Thank you so much, Regina. So as we conclude, ask yourself this question. Have I been valuable? Have I been scarce? Have I been valuable? Have I been scarce? Ask yourself that question. Very, very important. Because it doesn't matter how useful you are. Remember, water is very useful, but water is not valuable. Air is very useful. Oh, Emmanuel Ogu, my classmates way back in school. Hi, bro. How is everything? The last time I checked, I think you're in the UK, right? How is the UK? How is it over there? Yes. Somebody said, I think your students can easily get the book. Of course, my students will get the book at a very, very discounted rate. My students will get their own special rates. You know how much I love my students? Hey, see, the love I have for my students is unquantifiable. All right? The love I have for my students is so gigantuan. So gigantic. Classic Queen said, I learned so much today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, it has been a very, very interesting day, interesting topic, informative, educative, scintillating. I'm happy that most people are testifying, you know. Please stop hiding your testimony. If you learned anything, always say it. I don't know why people hide all these things. Like, you're not, it's for free. You know, this is the 3rd week now. We have been doing this consistently. Rainfall, sunshine. Even that day where I get wound for hand. Remember that day now? I still hold class. So no excuses. The least I expect you to do is appreciate. Oh, thank you. Your class and your lecture, your school has reformed my life. Right now, I make informed decision. I'm a better person. My mates, my peers, my family, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, they're all testifying of the changes. The changes in my life is now very palpable. You know, all of those things. It makes me feel joyous. Thank you so much. Oh, Flavia, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Flavia. So I think without any further ado, someone says you're an economic student. See, I studied computer science, but I read about everything. I read medical books, I read law books, I read political science book, I read engineering book. So that is why I say I teach my students how to learn something about everything. In this life, if you want to survive in this world, you have to be street smart. Apart from being intellectually smart, Imagine that combination. If you're intellectually smart, you can't be street smart. You can never be broke, you can never be poor. So that's why my school is not just to give you intellectual smartness. No, I will also make you day street smart. That combination can never be denied. Anywhere you walk into, they will not say personal enter there because you have that rare combination. You are intellectually smart, you are intellectually sagacious, you know, and you're street smart. Don't worry. We have a lot to unfold. We just got started. You guys are saying you've learned so much. Oh, you never even started to learn. Remember, I think we're just 3 weeks now. We don't even reach 1 month, and you're saying, "Oh my God, I learned so much." But I'm surprised though. I have more than 7,000 students. We've not even reached 1 month, so it means that people actually love the message, and I'm happy that we are changing lives. We are spreading the message. All these things gives me fulfillment. I should have started this thing before now, but due to stubbornness, youthful exuberance, God had to arrest me. The same way he arrested Jonah on his way to Nineveh. Put him for inside fish belly. Fish swallow him. Now so God they arrest me. So say you must do this assignment so I said it to do. You must do them. I run tired. Me, I know the real world, I wanted to live life, all of that. So until I said, no. I need to go and do this thing, this work that God has called me to do. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. As long as you're a student of this school, you will learn a lot. You learn a lot. That's one thing I can assure you. You learn a lot, all right? So if you're here, you're not on the WhatsApp channel yet. I don't know why. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on Monday. All right. Thank you so much. And good night and sweet dreams. I love you all. Classic Christian, don't become bookworm now. That's good. Okay, guys. Bye. Thank you, Annie Best Adobe. Someone say Monday is far. Hey, yeah. We'll have to just, manage and cope like that. So, bye, guys. See you.